Alright, Mass Effect 2 on the insanity, and this boss fight is a bitch. Kind of for two reasons. Yeah, this boss fight is just not fun because, first off, you can't save at all. So, this entire 11-minute-ish clip you're watching, all had to do it in one run, no saves. Second part that annoyed the hell out of me is you get a checkpoint during the cutscene, and you have to sit through an unskippable part of it, and so I probably died 4 times, and boy was it fun skipping or watching the same cutscene over and over and over again. So, yes, that's kind of my complaint. Hopefully you won't die as much as I do, but, you know, it's kind of inevitable. The Colossus will be shooting at you, but don't worry about it. As long as you're in cover, he can't do squat to you. He'll just hit the wall. So, best way to take out these Geth, and you will want to take out these Geth before you move. You really just need to take your time on this boss. You can't rush it. If you rush it, you will die, and then you'll have to redo the whole thing, and you will have to watch that cutscene again. And I'm sure we both don't want that. And so, nice thing about Garrus' spot, you can actually see right here, is he glitched in a way that he could shoot out of that spot, but he couldn't get shot. Kind of interesting. So yes, just keep using your overload or whatever power you have that will hopefully be good against shields, and then just use your partner's concussive rounds and all that sort of stuff. And hopefully we are going to move on here eventually. Come on, Garrus. If you actually look at Garrus, he's rotating, and the only thing he could do is use his special power, because the way the AI work is they don't have to see them. It's basically I see them. Like, if you've noticed, like if I wanted to use my overload on this thing right now, I couldn't use it through a wall, but if Garrus was looking at him in plain view, but I wasn't, and I fired my overload, it wouldn't hit him. But the AI, they work as... It's kind of difficult to explain. If you guys understand what I mean. It's my vision, not their vision, for all their powers. So even if they can't see them, and it's physically impossible for them to be firing that concussive round through a wall, they can do it as long as I can see it. So if any of your partners go down, revive them. Coming up here, have one partner sit behind right where Garrus is, and one further back where Grunt is. And this is what we're going to do. The Geth Destroyer will rush you. You will need to take him out pronto, because he's going to fuck you up with his flamethrower if you do not. Best thing that can happen is if you can take out his shields, and then you can just keep knocking him back with concussive rounds. Now keep in mind that during this entire fight, the Colossus is going to be shooting what I can only assume to be warp at you. Also keep in mind that if your partners are stupid and act stupid, they're going to die, like Garrus does a lot. And don't tell them to go to the same spot constantly, because that will just backfire and they won't go anywhere. So yes, after you knock out that initial wave, it gets pretty easy here. And once you clear out the last... some of the Geth are actually coming from... There's a ramp where that Geth is that's alive right now. And they're actually coming up from down there, but there are like about 5 Geth down there. And once you have that group knocked out, again, don't fire at the Colossus right now, because if you try and kill it from this point that I'm at right now, it'll just try and repair itself once you bring its shields down a little bit. So what you're going to do there is keep your partners there, don't tell them to form up, and save your overload as soon as you see those Geth moving up. Put on your tech armor if you're losing health. Tell some of your teammates to attack them. Move behind this pillar right here, and the instant that you're able to use your tech armor again, run like hell. And get right back behind here. And from there, hopefully you have some form of tech armor, the ability to recharge shields, something that'll help you live. And once you can get back behind your pillar right here, you're basically set. just make sure that Destroyer does not get up in your face. You can knock out his shields, and then from there it's just like, you know, screw the hell around with them. And yes, yeah, near the halfway mark of this video. So just continue working down the Geth, use your overload, use warp, use whatever you need. And that Geth actually right there was kind of like in only a spot where Garrus could shoot him. We couldn't, me and Grunt couldn't do anything. Until he moved and then got totally owned by my ability to command my troops, my men. Okay, so now once the coast is not clear because there are enemies that are coming up right now, never mind. Just continue to use your powers. Actually, thought it was going to be clear sometime soon. Let's use it. Nope, not clear now. Garrus will actually be shooting down on some of these enemies. I would suggest taking them out. Again, don't rush. You're going to save more time by taking your time, if you know what I mean, because you will die if you rush. I can assure you that much. So once you're sure that both the top and the bottom are clear, what I want you to do is tell your teammates to form up on you and go through here. Take cover if you need to keep your shields recharged, because while you're in cover you will not take shield damage. And if you can get over here, you're basically set to survive this part. And if your teams are clear. And what you basically need to do is tell your teammates to get in cover down here, otherwise they're gonna walk around like a bunch of dumbasses. And from here, the Colussus is gonna turn and try to kill you, because, you know, I guess these guys don't like the fact that I'm trying to, you know, kill them. I can't see why they wouldn't want that. But yes, first thing you want to do is take down these Geth, because they will be more of a problem than the Colussus if they're kept alive. Make sure that your teammates do take up good spots and they actually get in cover. I think Grunt never actually got in cover, so I had to babysit, or he like goes down or doesn't do anything or something. Or maybe it's Garrus that dies. No, I moved Garrus over here, and he does his little glitch. I'm gonna just sit here and fire through the wall thing. And so for the shields form of the Colussus, again, just stay in cover right at this spot. Don't jump down. Hopefully you have some heavy weapons ammo. I picked it up right when I got the second demolition charge. Again, just use every power at your disposal, even if it's ineffective. Hopefully some of your heavy weapons will get his shields almost down. And from this point, we're just going to be spamming our, we're going to poke in and out and use our Tempest SMG, which is a beast against super large targets where they basically paint up your entire reticule. And once he's on armor, we're going to be using warp, which I hopefully start using my hotkey and not pausing the damn game every time I want to use it. But the Colussus is pretty easy to use. Do not poke out while it's using its machine gun, because it will tear you up horribly. But when it's firing rockets, it's pretty easy to dodge and do all that stuff. So yes, just keep pumping the Colussus full of lead and all that stuff. One more thing, I'm not going to include, or I'm not going to voice over the next video. It's just pretty short. It's just me going around collecting stuff. But keep in mind, there is a new assault rifle in the room where you find Tali, so do not miss it. This was actually, I wasn't planning to find it. This is my third playthrough of the game, and the first two times I never found this gun. So do not miss it. So yeah, that's about it. I'll probably put a text thing in that video anyway, but again, don't forget that gun. It is an awesome gun, I assume. I've never used it, but my teammates seem to like it. So it's higher tech, higher what do you call it? Yeah, it's higher up in the tech tree, I guess you could call it. I don't know how to articulate it really well. But yes, once you knock out the armor, the Colossus is gonna die. And there we go. That is the end of the video. See you then next time. Yeah, see you then.